Hey guys, how's it going? Tez back again with episode number 21 of the Dortmund career mode. Now we're coming into this one on the back of that disappointing cup exit to Bayer Leverkusen, just 24 hours before we have a Champions League quarter-final against Barcelona. You could see there the fitness of the first team squad. It's horrific. There is no way I could have gone into this game with a squad that tired and done anything with it against a full strength Barcelona side. So what I've actually done, and this is a real long shot, is start a complete youth side, apart from a couple of players that I just didn't have replacements for, like Mario Götze and Marco Reus. And it's basically going to be a risk and a gamble to see how well we can come out of this first leg, try and keep the score down as much as possible so that we can actually stand a chance in the second leg away from home at the Nou Camp for the second leg in a week's time. And Barcelona, we held them out first half, kept it at 0-0 as you just saw, and we actually were doing all right. And then we came into this second half, I was kind of a little bit more positive pushing forward, thinking maybe we could get something out of it. And then, of course, who pops up to win themselves a penalty? It's Mats Hummels, recently sold to Barcelona by the board, not myself, and wins them a penalty, getting the handball decision against Nevan Subotic. Messi hits the post with a penalty. Pedro then hits the post with a follow-up, but Xavi is able to volley the ball into the back of the net. First time as Langerak, the goalkeeper, just couldn't react quick enough, or couldn't get up quick enough from the Pedro effort to get himself back across goal. You'll see from the replay when it pops up that he did well to get back up across to the Pedro effort, but again, he just not got the speed to be able to get up. Did throw himself at it, but just got nowhere near it. So we found ourselves 1-0 down, and then we had a couple more chances. Marco Reus there, decent effort from distance, not really anything to rant and rave about, but at least we were able to create something. But then Leo Messi went up the other end and popped that one into the back of the net, into the top corner in the 61st minute, with his weak foot on his right side. Wasn't the best of strikes, but of course it was Leo Messi, so it was extremely accurate. And then he actually hit the post again a little bit later on. Unfortunately, we were eventually able to scramble the ball clear as Langerak dives on it. But we are going to take a 2-0 defeat from that first leg. However, that isn't out of reach. If you remember in the Sunderland career mode, we had Barcelona in, I think it was the quarter-final stage as well, actually. It may have been the semi-final, but we drew 1-1 at home and then drew 3-3 away. So we know we can score goals against Barcelona, or I, on a career mode save, can score goals against Barcelona, whether it's and hopefully we could be stronger defensively with the Borussia Dortmund side than we were with that Sunderland side, so we'll have to wait and see. But nonetheless, literally 3 days after the game against Barcelona, we had a game against Stuttgart in the Bundesliga, and again I was resting a lot of players, taking the risk to try and have a completely full starting 11 and bench for the game next midweek against Barcelona. So come up against Stuttgart with a full reserve side again, and actually we got off to a great start. Sheba there with the header from the corner in the 8th minute, putting us 1-0 up, and then she was going to be involved for the second as well. See the player just tugging at his shirt there 3 times. He pulls him back, and Sheba isn't able to get the shot away because the defender's pulling at him. So the referee noticed that, saw it as a foul, gave him the yellow card, and awarded us the penalty. You see from the replays, 1 pull, 2 pull, 3 pulls on the shirt, maybe even a 4th there, just as the keeper goes down to pick it up. But Julian Sheba's going to pick himself up, dust himself off. I did check just to see if any of the randomers had decent penalty stats. They don't. Niang is the best, but I thought I'd let Sheba take it, seeing as he is the striker. And he rams it right into that top right-hand corner. It's a fantastic penalty from him. So after half an hour, we find ourselves 2-0 up in a game where I really didn't know what the result was going to be. I wasn't confident going into it, considering the standard of player that we were able to put out. But after one penalty, one end, they went up the other end just before half-time. Not sure whether it was for handball. It looks as if he headed it against Owomayela's head as well, but maybe it was for the arm in the face. Maybe that's what the referee gave the penalty for. But Bizovic, the keeper went the right way, but Bizovic was able to put it into that top corner, just out of reach. We went in at half-time, 2-1 down, and the players just weren't happy, you can see, arguing amongst themselves as they walked off the pitch. But into the second half we went, and again, trying to utilise Sheba up front, and his powerful left foot draws a good save out of the goalkeeper there, but it wasn't quite enough to put us 3-1 up and give us a 2-goal lead, which might have been crucial. But Bacalor's here, races away through 3 defenders before firing the ball, unfortunately, straight at the goalkeeper. Doesn't have the quality to have an accurate finish on it. And then Leon Bittencourt, brought on off the bench, just isn't strong enough in the middle, loses possession. I had no option but to bring my keeper up there. The defenders just weren't fast enough to chase Ibizovic back. Maybe I should have pump faked and got to the edge of the area and then stopped rushing out. But nonetheless, Keeps came out, dives at it. Ibizovic took it round him. popped it into the back of the net, and we end up drawing 2-2. But we didn't lose, and considering the standard of the side we went into that game with, and you can see the stats as well, we definitely weren't out of it by any means. I have to say it's probably a decent episode when it comes to damage limitations. So hopefully we will come back next time with a victory against Barcelona in the quarter-final second leg of the Champions League. It will of course be a live commentary as well. Recently had the Valencia live com for the second leg of that Champions League title. We'll have a live com for this Barcelona one as well. So if you missed the last episode in this series, there is a link in the top left in that window to go ahead and check that one out. And of course over the channel emblem and the little subscribe emblem as well, there is a link to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. But that is going to wrap this one up then, guys, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.